Awesome. Hey everyone, welcome to IEEE, Drexel IEEE's first GBM of the winter semester. And we'll try to keep it within the 30-minute mark. If we might go a little bit over with some of the events we have planned today. But again, if you're just coming in, please sign in using the QR code. I'll keep it up on screen for another like 30 seconds. Please sign in so we can keep track of who's here and also to get our newsletter and all the information for IEEE for this semester. So I'll give it some more time. And again, if you are here and you have camera capabilities, please turn them on so I can see those faces. You know, it's nice to talk to some faces. I usually keep the PowerPoint on one side and all the faces on one, so it feels like I'm talking to an audience at all times. So please feel free to do that if you can. I'd much appreciated. Awesome. So I'll get started here. So our agenda for today, what we are going to do first, we'll introduce ourselves. Who are we? We'll go over some upcoming events, how to get involved with IEEE, and then go over some resources available for undergraduate students. So getting right into it, who is Drexel IEEE? Who are we? So Drexel IEEE, otherwise stands for Drexel Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineers, and we're a student branch of the world's largest technical professional organization for the advancement of technology. That's a tongue twister. So what this means, you're part of an organization that gets to do a lot of amazing events on campus and be a part of the community of Drexel Electrical and Computer Engineering. Not only that, you don't have to be part of ECE. We invite everyone from all sorts of organizations and majors to feel free to join us and, learn some, do some things with technical stuff and also do professional events. So what do we do? Going off of that, we do some technical workshops and seminars. Our workshop chair will go over some of those later today, some that are being offered this semester. We have robotics competitions. Our competition chair will talk more about that. We'll have some professional development events. We'll go more into that. Networking events where we can talk to each other, where you can talk to companies. Otherwise, and then also social events where we get to, play some games with each other, try new things so that we can learn who our members are. We have game nights, same thing as our social events. And then, of course, DragonHacks, which is a big, huge event coming up for this spring term. So keep an eye out for that. And a lot more than that. And we'll go over that in our PowerPoint. So who is the executive board? So our president is Matt Rance. He is our amazing president. My name is Har Patel. I'll be the vice president. You'll hear from Matt later today. We have Madeline Harms, who is our treasurer, Sam John, who is our event coordinator, and Darius Olega, who is our secretary. You've already, you see some, I think they're all here actually. Our entire exec board is here. That's really exciting. So that's just our executive board, exec board, and you'll hear from some of them throughout like today, and you'll see some of their faces. So just so you know who they are. Then, of course, we have our officer board. So we have three coordinators and two coordinators and one director for DragonHacks. So Daniel Irvine, Muriel Awasti, and Julia Fleming are all part of DragonHacks. You'll hear from them about DragonHacks later today. We have Celine Koo, who is our professional development chair. She'll be going over some professional development events we have going on for the semester. We have Anuva, who is our membership chair, and she will go over some membership events we have. And then we have Sameh Abedin, who is our vice treasurer, and he'll go over some financial stuff. So more of our officer board. So we have Ashley Siddiqui, who is our DragonHacks website chair. Again, this is all part of our DragonHacks initiative. Then we have Akash, who is our academics chair. Gary Benjamin, who is our competition chair. Chris Lopez, our projects chair. Ashley Bishop, our IEEE website chair. Ray Balabani, our workshop chair, and Kaylee New, our marketing chair. All of who you will hear from tonight. Okay. So that was a really, really quick overview of who we are. And the reason I did that is because I want to get to know us more on like a personal level. So now that you know us, who are you? So let's get to breaking that ice, right? So, real quick, what we're going to do is we have two icebreakers lined up, right? So the first one is a 30-second show and tell. So I am going to put a minute on the clock. And what you're going to do is take a second, grab something from anywhere, your desk, in your house, that you want to show off to us and tell us more about it. That kind of tells us about you. So then you'll do like a 30-second overview. And to give you some examples, I'll have some of the officers go first, and then they'll go and explain it. And then we'll hear from you guys. So I'm going to put a minute on the clock here in a second. Where's my timer? Awesome. So I'm putting a minute and your time starts now. So go find something. I can see some of the stuff people are breaking. I don't know if I saw that correctly. Matt, did you see what I saw?
I see an animal.
This is cool. All right, you have 20 more seconds. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that would be time. Cool. All right. So let's have some of our officers go first. I'll start off with Matt, our president, and then we'll go from there.
All right. So the thing that I've grabbed from my desk was I have a Mandalorian bobblehead. I grabbed this because one, I think it's kind of funny to watch the head go back and forth, but also I'm a pretty big Star Wars fan. So I think this is a good representation of my personality and interests.
Matt, feel free to call on whoever.
All right. All right. So let's go to Anuva next because I saw Anuva had something.
Yeah, so the closest thing I had was my sleeping dog, and I'm disturbing him a lot, and he's very annoyed right now. But this is the closest thing I have to me. This is my dog, Oreo. He's a beagle, and he's 7 months old. You can go back to sleep. Next, Daniel, go ahead.
This is what I have. My Chips Ahoy, and it mostly keeps me company during late nights when I'm studying or doing anything. So yeah. Next is Ray.
All right. After Ray, Ray, call on someone who's not an IEEE officer. Okay.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, hey everyone, I'm Ray. So the closest thing I had close to me was my watch. This is older than me. It's 27 years old. It's been my father's. When I became 18 years old, my father gave it to me. I sleep with it, I swim with it, I shower with it, and it basically keep track of time. So next, Lev, if I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Yeah, I got a stainless steel skillet. I like to cook. Yeah. I just call on anyone.
Anyone you want.
I'll call on Christopher and Celine.
You can go first.
Can you hear us well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got Chris's fire extinguisher. I don't live here, so this is it was just over there. I don't know why it's here, but yeah.
So I have the fire extinguisher because I'm prone to starting fires. That's it.
That's a lot.
Well, and I got this camera that I bought at a thrift shop, and I love this camera because it pops up and it looks like that when you pop it up. And it's one of the cameras that I love the most, and I fixed this one up.
And next we're gonna pick Joshua.
So I just have this Superman like Russian nesting doll thing. You pop it off and there are like smaller Supermans inside. I got this from like downtown in Philly around the holidays. There's like a little like Christmas village and some people like sell stuff there. So there was this lady selling various like Russian nesting doll type things. So they have one for like Marvel and stuff like that as well. I think they had like a Michael Jackson one, stuff like that. But I like the color of the Superman one. I'm not like super into superheroes, but my friends kind of got me into it. But I thought that this looked cool and it was like a pretty unique thing, so I picked it up. I don't know who has Darius gone yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Cool. So hello everyone, I'm Darius. I grabbed a little thing from my shelf. I got my Pichu amiibo. Very big fan of Nintendo games, including Smash Bros. And Pichu is my main in that game. So this is what I have. In terms of Nintendo, I like Pokemon and Fire Emblem, more of the strategy type of games. But yeah.
All right, we're gonna do that'll be the last of that, and then we'll go on to our next icebreaker. All right. So thank you everyone for sharing that went. Next we're gonna do new icebreaker. Let me share screen again. So for this icebreaker, what we're gonna do, I like to call it dinner time. So while you guys are all sharing, I made breakout rooms for everyone. So the way how this is gonna work is you and your breakout room are now a family, right? And now you guys have $15. You have to work together as a family to try to make something as you would like if you had a couple of roommates at college. So imagine you have $15 and you're trying to make a dinner. What can you make for those $15? And I just want to, I didn't have dinner yet, and I want you guys to make me hungry. So basically, come up with some cool dinner things. So I want to see what you guys come up with. So I made breakout rooms for officers. I try to make it kind of like 2 officers or 1 officer per room. So officers, please feel free to facilitate it and go from there. So I'm gonna open up all the rooms now. It was completely random except for the officer placement, but yeah, here we go. I will see you guys on the flip side.
Yo, what's up? Looks like we got 3 officers in here.
Hi.
Hey,
What's up, Nick? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, sorry I didn't send a message yesterday. I totally forgot.
Oh yeah, it was you. It's okay. I already
just
joined. I was
totally
waiting.
slipped my mind. I'm sorry.
Oh, the robotics committee. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because we're doing meetings every other week, and I slipped my mind that there was no meeting, so I didn't.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay.
That's on me.
Cool. Let's see what we can do then. $15 for dinner. Any suggestions? Anything we want to start out with as like a base for this?
What do you guys like to eat?
Oh man, I've just been eating eggs and rice because that's what I usually have.
What I cook a lot is like Chinese food, but not like Chinese, like Chinese food from my country. It's like rice with crispy chicken, and then crispy chicken wrapped with different sauces like sweet and sour or sesame garlic.
Oh
something
wow.
like that. I just buy the sauces. I don't make it myself. I don't have the time for that.
Yeah, no, I totally get that.
And I think for $15 we can get it for 4 people. Yeah, we have 4 people. Right?
4 people.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean rice is pretty cheap. So is so is crispy chicken, I guess, if you just go to a grocery store and get some. You said you wrap it in something, or do you just season it with like garlic?
I just make the fried chicken. I fried it, and then I take it off, put the sauce in I have a wok. Put it in the wok, and then just put the chicken in it and just stir it.
Do you bread it yourself, or do you usually just like?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I bread it myself.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. So yeah, what's that? Just like you got your chicken, flour, eggs, rice, and then just some sauce and.
Yeah, the sauce usually cost I don't know, it's like $4. You get sweet and sour sauce, orange sauce, or teriyaki sauce. Depends.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan of rice. Oh, okay. I guess we're leaving. See you there.
Right, yeah.
Welcome back. So, what did you guys come up with? What are some of the meals for the $15? Feel free to share, put it in the chat. Anyone? All right, how about this? Room 1. What about room 1? Anyone in room 1? Samay, Kaylee.
Oh, that's us? Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know okay. So we were thinking about going Italian because it's the cheapest because you can buy pasta for 88 cents at Heirloom. So we have tomato sauce for $2, penne for 88 cents. And then we were going to put parm, but instead we bought rum, mint, and sugar.
Sounds fire. I want some food now. All right. I see Nick, just rice? What do you mean by just rice?
No, I added something else.
Okay. Room 5. We got rice, crispy chicken with sesame garlic sauce. Ooh. Then we got cheap chicken, powdered potatoes, and powdered eggs. Then we have Trader Joe's orange chicken with jasmine rice. Is that under $15, Madeline?
Yeah, I think so. Like a whole bag of it's like.
Yeah, it should be. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like the chicken, like 4 or 5 something. I think, and I think like a box of like 3 bags of rice is like probably around the same cost.
All right, good to know. I think I had to give less money to people for the next time. Apparently $15 is too much. All right, cool. So glad to see you guys all had like, I guess the theme is chicken and rice. I see like everybody just wanted chicken and rice. So I guess that's a theme, or mashed potatoes. But yeah, thanks everyone for sharing. Hope you guys thought that was a fun activity. Got to know some of the people. So I guess we can continue from here back to the slides. Awesome. So some upcoming events. So from here, I'll pass it on to all the officers that will talk about their event in general. But once you're ready to talk, or once your slide comes up, please feel free to share about it. So here we go. These are all the events that will be happening this term, just as a heads up. So here we go.
Hello everyone. So for the first workshop of the term, actually we will be offering a MATLAB workshop. It will be an introductory one. We will not go in depth. The goal of it is just going to be to show you the basics and show you how useful it is. I know everyone hates it, but it's not that bad. And apart from that, we want to do a small project, and we'd really appreciate it as a workshop committee if you could fill this small form that just gonna give us basically a rough idea of what type of small project would you want to see. Maybe, I don't know, play with figures, matrices, like plotting, 3D stuff, making animations in MATLAB. So please feel free, or not feel free, but please fill in that form. It will really help us a lot. It's gonna be next Saturday from 10 a.m. in the morning. It shouldn't last like almost 3 hours, but we will see. Yep, that's it.
Hi everyone, I'm Celine. So I am professional development chair, as we said before. The first event that we're going to be doing is a career fair prep and elevator pitch workshop with SEDC. We're going to be joining them for like just a session where we're going to talk about everything to get ready for the upcoming Engineering and Technology Fair, which is happening on the 3rd and 4th of February. So make sure you come by and, work on your elevator pitch with us. You can register for that event on Handshake. Again. Yeah, and then the second event that we're doing is a technical interview workshop, and that will be alongside the Society of Women Engineers and Women in Computing Science. and it'll be presented by Fast Enterprises, which is a software development and IT consulting company that works with a whole ton of government agencies. So that will be on Microsoft Teams at the link provided.
So week 7, we are planning to have this session where we're going to talk about our food stories. Basically, over the past few months in lockdown or quarantine, we've all had our edition of having food. Some of us have become chefs, and some of us are obsessing over cheap or easily available meals. So basically, we're gonna have a hangout session, and we're gonna talk over the dinner, or we can just talk without showing us having food. Basically just a session where we're gonna know each other and how we've been dealing with quarantine.
So hi, I'm Same. I'm the vice treasurer. So we're going to be hosting a chess tournament sometime at the end of this term, and maybe like a $2 to $3 buy-in, and you could probably like the top 3 to 5 players will be eligible for a prize. And yeah, further details will be announced in a few weeks. So yeah, look forward to that.
Hey guys, I'm Akash. So what the academic committee is planning is a research-oriented event where you kind of, those of you that are interested in research but don't really know what you want to do yet, or if you don't know you're interested in research, kind of just present you with a couple opportunities that Drexel faculty are doing in the EC department. And yeah, details for that will be coming out in the next couple of weeks too.
Hi everyone, I'm Daniel. This year we'll be holding DragonHacks 2021 in the spring on 10th of April and 11th of April. And in the spirit of Olympics this year, we decided to go with Olympics from the idea of online Olympics. And because of the ongoing pandemic, this hackathon is going to be virtual, and we want to give you a very good experience. So we'll be partnering with Gather.town, and you have the opportunity to have virtual characters and go for workshops and interact with other participants. So it's gonna be a fun event to meet people and also solve problems. And we'll be sending out more information about this.
All right, thank you guys. So now gonna switch gears from talking about the events we've got coming up, both winter and beyond with DragonHacks. And now kind of talk a little bit more about some ways to get involved with us in the org. So yeah. All right, so before we get into that, you're gonna be hearing the word committee a lot. So what is a committee? So committees are ways to get a chance to really kind of be a part of Drexel IEEE's process and work on a project, help plan an event, improve what we do. Kind of the limits are basically what you want to do with it. A lot of committee members go on to be Drexel IEEE officers. I know a lot of us exec members were officers in the past. Also, being on a committee and really helping out with Drexel IEEE helps you develop connections, work alongside others, at Drexel, helps develop leadership skills. It's something that's really great to put on a resume, especially as you're looking for co-ops. So yeah, for all of these reasons, it's a really great opportunity to join a committee. And yeah, so we'll get into some of those now.
All right, what's up, guys? My name is Gary. I'm the competition chair for Drexel IEEE. And the big competition we're going to be doing this winter term is called SumoBots. We've been running it for the past couple of years. This is now our 3rd year in a row running it. And it's a really cool event. Basically what happens is we will get to program these SumoBots, which you could see is the picture in the top right. And it's going to fight another SumoBot and try and push it out of the ring that it has. This year, probably going to be doing virtual stuff just because of the situation we're in. In the past, we've actually gotten to fight them on at competitions, which is really cool. So this competition is meant for really anyone of any experience level. It's a good intro to any type of robotics if that's something you're interested in pursuing as part of your degree at Drexel, or just if you're interested in general, or if you're on a robotics team in high school or something. So like I said, it's just for both experienced and non-experienced members. I'll be going through it step by step each week, going through the process of actually winding up programming and fighting the sumo bots. And while it is a programming based project, even if you have no experience coming into Drexel with programming, I'm going to go step by step through the process. And for anyone that's taking engineering 131, it won't be anything more complicated than that. GJB, not GIB, should be GJB56, my email. And again, it's a great project. Add to your resume. I've had it on my resume since freshman year. And I always talk about it on my co-op interviews. It's definitely a good thing to do that. If you are interested, please either on Drexel IEEE Slack, just ping me a message or send me a message via email at gjb56@drexel.edu. And I'll send you all the information that you need. Our meetings, they are 7 to 8 every other Tuesday. So on all the odd weeks. So our first meeting was last week on Tuesday, but even if you weren't there, definitely we would love to have you still join. I have all the meetings, I record them. So I'll just add you to the Slack that we have and could access all that stuff. Yep.
Hey, my name is Chris. I'm the project chair. So the project committee is more about trying to expand your skill set in any project. So if you have a lot of free time or you're not really enjoying classes too much and not learning from it, then the project committee is perfect for you. What we try to do is help create project ideas that anyone else can participate in, or within the committee or within IEEE itself. These projects can be hardware related, software related, both. It doesn't really matter. And we're actually able to send out components to students once we settle on an idea so that we can all work together. So the idea is to actually send out kits to anyone who wants to participate, get a Zoom time set up and a schedule going, and all of us work together and try to perfect our skills on any project that we decide on. There's no level of expertise needed specifically, no background either. You can do CS, CE, ME, anything you want, environmental. So if you have any more questions about the projects committee, there's not a definitive idea set up right now. It's more, we have a channel set up and we're trying to still pick something. So if you have any questions or any ideas that you would think would be good for the project committee, reach out to me on Slack, Chris Lopez, or email me, kl972@drexel.edu.
Hello, I'm Madeline. I'm the treasurer, and I am representing the fundraising committee. You should join to help plan on fundraisers like our last trivia bingo and our upcoming chess tournament. We meet once every 1 to 2 weeks, and your responsibilities would be brainstorming event ideas, contacting necessary people to work out logistics, and just planning anything like, for instance, trivia questions or prizes. So you would be mostly helping the vice treasurer, who mainly runs the committee. It's great if you're interested in being treasurer or vice treasurer in the future, or a great way to just start getting involved. Funds help with projects, hardware for events, and conference funding. So if you're interested, contact me either on Slack or at my email, meh@426@drexel.edu.
Hi guys, I'm Julia and I'm a DragonHacks coordinator. If you're interested in being a part of the planning team, please get in contact with us. We don't have our email up on the slides, but it's in the newsletter, or you could just DM us on Instagram. I'll answer that. Right now, we're really looking for graphic designers. So if anyone has any experience in graphic design, like Adobe or anything like that, please reach out. We could really use the help. Other than that, if you're just interested in hackathons in general, we're trying to get a group chat together where people can compete in upcoming hackathons together and just keep each other updated on what's going on in hackathon.
Okay, so for the workshop committee. So in the workshop committee, we organize about 2 to 3 workshops, mostly 2 workshops per term. We meet almost every other week. We discuss ideas, how to do these workshops. Sometimes they're easy, sometimes they're hard, like they have their own challenges. And being part of the committee, I've been part of the committee since I was almost sophomore year, and now I am the chair. It's been nice because I like teaching and spreading knowledge, and being in this committee has given me the opportunity. And not only that, I've also learned a lot of new skills because you get to meet people that know stuff that you don't. And that is what we want from other people. Come give us new ideas, come take another project on your own, create your own workshop, and please feel free to send me an email if you're interested.
All right. Thank you to all of you guys that are doing a committee this term. So as you guys can see, there's a lot of really great ways to get involved with us pretty much right away, no matter kind of what your interests in are. So yeah, if you're interested in any of those opportunities, make sure you reach out to the people that were talking about those slides. And yeah, so now we'll kind of move into some of our different resources that we have available and like to talk about. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is IEEE student memberships. So if you'll remember what Har said back in the beginning, so Drexel IEEE is actually a student branch of the actual IEEE, which is a professional organization that's actually one of the biggest in the world. So membership, just to kind of clear this up right out of the way, there's no fee or payment for membership with Drexel IEEE. All you have to do is join us on DragonLink and you're good to go. However, if you are interested in being a part of the kind of larger societal IEEE, you're able to get a student membership. So why get a societal membership or a student membership? There's a lot of really cool things that come with that. Some of which include scholarship opportunities. You'll be able to attend IEEE conferences, one of which was actually at the beginning of this month, Rising Stars. You'll be able to attend section meetings for IEEE and really kind of get more involved kind of outside the regular Drexel arena. There's a lot of other great online resources like online journals. You'll get a monthly magazine, access to IEEE Explore, which is basically kind of a really big research database, tech talks, professional development opportunities, and a lot more. So for kind of like the full list of what you're able to get with a student membership, you can check out that link right there. Also, something really interesting to plug right now. There's a limited time offer where IEEE is actually offering 50% off on student and graduate student memberships. The normal price for a yearly membership is $32. So with this 50% off, it's only $16, which for all of that is honestly a really good deal. All you have to do is just when you go to apply to get that membership, just put that code in there when you're going to check out, and you'll be all set. If you have any questions about that, Celine is actually the student rep for the Philadelphia IEEE section. So you can message her via email or Slack, and she can kind of answer any questions you might have. I don't know if you wanted to add anything there, Celine. Okay, cool. All right, so some important reminders for you guys to keep in mind. One of the biggest things I want to ask you guys to do if you're new and just checking out IEEE, if you haven't done so already, is make sure you go to DragonLink and join us on DragonLink. For those of you guys that might not know, DragonLink is basically Drexel's student club website. That's where you can find all the different student organizations Drexel has and join their roster. Yeah, Darius sent a link to it in the Zoom chat if you guys want to check that out. And like I mentioned earlier, to be a member, all you have to do is join that DragonLink and you're set. Once you join that DragonLink, you'll get our weekly newsletters that have things like reminders about events that are coming up, different opportunities we have going, etc. So make sure you guys do that. And then also, you might have heard some people talk about this earlier, but make sure that you join our Slack. So Slack is a big messaging app. Again, for those of you that aren't familiar, it's a really kind of great direct form of communication for everybody in the organization. It's a really good way to stay connected with members, learn about different opportunities. We'll usually send that in kind of our big general channel. And yeah, so to join the Slack, what you want to do is visit that link tree. So yeah, I'm seeing the membership joins pop up on my email. That's really good, guys. But yeah, so what you want to do to join the Slack is go to that link tree. What the link tree is it has a bunch of links to different things for us, like the GBM slides, the Zoom links, and also the invitation link for the Slack. So go to that link, just hit join the Slack, and you should be good to go to get into the Slack. Yeah, so like I alluded to earlier, we have a link tree, which is all of our links in one place. Make sure that you guys take that link and just bookmark it on your tabs. That way you can just go right there. If you know IEEE has something coming up, and you'll be able to see, get the Zoom links, the slides, sign-in info, all right there. Another thing that you'll be able to find there is our Google Calendar. So again, the Google Calendar is a really great way to kind of, have everything that we've got coming up event-wise, just kind of right there with your schedule. So make sure you guys go hit up the Google Calendar and add it to your own calendar. Yeah, also, we do have a couple different social medias, so make sure you follow us on those. So we have our Facebook, which is Drexel University IEEE. Our Instagram is just Drexel_IEEE. And we also have a LinkedIn page. So when you get a chance, make sure you go check those out as well. Yeah. All right, that pretty much wraps it up for us. So before anything else, I want to just thank you guys for coming out and checking out the GBM tonight. It's really always great to see a lot of kind of new faces. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys at events, talking with you, getting to know you all better as the term kind of goes on. One thing I just want to remind you guys is just please make sure you sign in, just so we kind of know who's here. From there, we can also add you on DragonLink if you haven't done so already, or send you an invitation to join. And yeah, so if you just scan that QR code, that'll take you to the sign-in page. It's also on the link tree as well, so you can do either or. Yeah, once again, there's the DragonLink page. Please, please, please make sure you do that. And yeah, so does anybody have any questions or comments? If you do, you can unmute or just send it in the chat, up to you. All righty. So I will take that as everybody's good to go. So once again, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We really do appreciate it. And yeah, we're looking forward to seeing a lot of you guys throughout the term. Yeah, if you guys want the slides, again, that's up on the link tree. So if you want contact info, want to see some dates, or if you were interested in something, I wanted to take a second
I
glance
just
at it.
wanted to show what the link tree looked like real
Oh,
quick. So like when you go on the link tree, if you click the link on the PowerPoint, it'll take you to everything, how to get connected. So if you click the Slack, let you join the Slack, get all our Google Calendar events, how to email us, everything's on here. The GBM slides we just went over. And if you click this, it would bring you right to the Zoom link. So this usually stays up to date with all our events. So it's a pretty good way to stay up to date as well with all the links in one place. So yeah.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, all right. So yeah, thank you guys again. And yeah, have a great rest of your night. Hopefully the beginning of the term hasn't been too bad.